The Prizm Basketball Box number 3 right here. Going to screen share everybody in the break. Mikey A, you're at the bottom. Recindo, you're at the top. Going to copy. We're going to random, and let's say random 7 times. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That's our lucky number. Scott L, you're at the bottom. Derek, you're at the top. Going to copy, and we're going to paste into our NBA spreadsheet. Let's paste, and let's make this real big. Derek M, you got the Hawks. Brent M, Celtics. Scott L, Nets. Deirdre, you got the Bobcats. Derek with the Bulls. Scott L, Cavs. Zane W, Mavs. Deirdre, Nuggets. Derek, Pistons. Mark K, Warriors. Kevin A, Rockets. Pacers. Jacob A, Clippers. Brent with the Lakers. Mark, Grizzlies. Derek with the Heat. Jacob, Bucks. Zane W, Timberwolves. Scott L, you got the Hornets / Pelicans. I need to update that on my main spreadsheet. Recindo, you got the Knicks. Mark K, Thunder. Scott L, Magic. Zane W, Sixers. Tim H, Suns. Zane W, Blazers. Mikey A, Kings. Mark, Spurs. Tyler, Raptors. Danny A, Jazz. Scott L, Wizards. So if you want to make a trade, go for it. Yeah, so it's a Bryce Harper Prizm Gold baseball that was pulled. That's exactly right. It wasn't the basketball. So good stuff. Cali Kid, Zach Maynard wasn't drafted, but he played for the Cal Bears. Send me an email, Cali Kids. Send me an email, man. Friendlyboxbreaks at Gmail. And, man, I don't know who that goes to. I'd have to, random that off. I mean, I don't think anybody cares. But send me an email, remind me, because I got 150, 80 things going on. So I'd have to... have to find out. Send me an email, remind me. All right, let me lay these packs. Anybody's trading on this stuff on Prizm Basketball? Who's going to trade? All right, this is Prizm Basketball 3. Number 3 on Prizm Basketball. All right, so coming up next, we got a Leaf mini helmet number 10. And then we got jerseys 65 and 66. And then I'll see what else we got sold out in a minute. All right, so no trades. Jerry H. Yeah, man, we just did SP Authentic. It's on YouTube. All right, so let's do it, man. Nobody's trading. Let's get the show on the road here. Let's get this thing going for Prizm Basketball. Here we go. Right here. Let's bust it. All right, man. That's a good way to start the box. We got some base cards. Every card gets shipped. Every card. Oh, wow, man. Look at it. Guard duty. Dwayne Wade. You know, for me, no, the full-size helmet rum runner. We're getting ready to do that, man. I got it queued up in the queue line, buddy. We're going to do it in a minute. I'm not a big fan of Dwayne Wade. This is 33 of 49, and this is going out to Derek M. You know, he's one of my more guys that I just don't like, and that's a die cut. I mean, it's an awesome card. If you're a Heat fan, Dwayne Wade fan, that's awesome. But for me, I'll tell you why I don't like Dwayne Wade. He's too cocky for me, and he's cocky in the bad kind of cocky. Like some guys like KG, it doesn't bother me that he's cocky. But guys like Dwayne Wade, for some reason, it bothers me that he's cocky. Like some guys, it doesn't bother you if they're cocky. It kind of goes good with them. But it's like Dwayne Wade's just, you know, I don't know. Is it just me? Or are there other guys that aren't Dwayne Wade fans? Like, am I in the minority here? Or what? We got some base cards. Every card gets shipped out. And maybe I'm just partial when I say KG because, I'm a Celtics fan and KG, longtime Celtic. So maybe I'm giving him a free pass because I'm a Celtic guy. Here's Thomas Robinson. This is a Blazers. And this is Zane W. coming your way. But, I don't know if it's just me or what with the whole Dwayne Wade thing. But the thing is before LeBron went to Miami, I just didn't know a lot of Heat fans. Like, I rarely came across a Heat fan before LeBron went to Miami. And now everybody's a Heat fan. Everywhere you go, it's a guy wearing a Heat hat or a Heat sweatshirt. And it's like, man, you couldn't have gathered, 8 Heat fans. You couldn't have had a bonfire with. Wouldn't have enough Heat fans to have a bonfire around here. Just wasn't any Heat fans, and now they're everywhere. Here's a LaMarcus Aldridge Blazers, Zane W. coming your way. That's a refractor, man. That's pretty cool. All right, and a couple of base cards. Now I know Dale's a real. He's a Heat fan. He's been a Heat fan since I've known him. Marty's, I got a Heat tattoo on my knuckles. But it's like around here, man, Heat fans just coming out the woodwork. Here's a Nicholas Gatum Blazers. This is another Blazers Prizm here, and that's Zane W. coming your way. And Mason Plumlee, HRX. So every single card gets shipped. Every single one shipped out. All right. Ty Lawson, man, I was a big fan of him. We got some more basers to ship out. Grant Hill. I like Grant Hill even though he played for Duke. Still like him. All right, let's see here. See what else we can get out of here. All right, some base cards. And base card. Now, this guy's like supposed to be the next big thing. This Shabazz Muhammad. We'll see if he pans out. Jeff Withey, New Orleans Pelicans. And this is Scott L. coming to you. Now, my question is this, and I'm going to ask it. Like, okay, I kind of dig in the New Orleans Pelicans logo. Like, that's an okay logo. But the name is awful. Worst name in the NBA. Possibly worst team name in sports. And my question is, does anybody agree with me? Or am I just being a fluke here by saying that? But for me, worst team name in sports almost. I couldn't think of a worse name than the Pelicans. I like the logo, but the team name is just terrible, man. The New Orleans Pelicans, it doesn't even flow. It just doesn't even flow good, like saying it. New Orleans Pelicans. Come on, guys. Like, they could have came up with a better name for for a team. Come on, man. That's crazy. I'm glad they're bringing the Hornets name back to Charlotte, too. Look at that, back-to-back Celtics. How about Jared Sullinger had a 2020 game yesterday? That was awesome, man. That was good to see, man. I was loving it. I didn't see the game, but I read about it. So I ran the highlights in my mind. All right, some base cards here. And we're looking for another auto. There's a Dr. J. Look at that, man. Good stuff. Couple of base cards. Worst team name is the Thunder. It just doesn't bother me as much as the Pelicans does. And Michael Finley, Spurs. This is the second auto here. Mark K. Michael Finley auto. So going out to Mark K. You just got 5 points in fantasy breaks. Coming your way. Yeah, the Bobcats. Yeah, the Bobcats is, he said El Paso Chihuahuas. The Bobcats is a That's kind of a bad name, too, I think. So, I'm not a big fan of Bobcats, too. So, what are some of the other worst names in sports? Baseball, football, basketball, hockey. Tell me what other worst names there are besides the Bobcats and the Pelicans. I'd love to hear. Brooke Lopez, Brooklyn Nets. And that's a Prizm. Scott L. coming your way. Now, every single card gets shipped. So if you see your card going by, if you see a base card, it's coming your way. Like this Jeremy Lin's going to the Rockets guy. So it's all coming out to you. Every single card gets shipped. You can put sets together and have some fun with this stuff. Okay, you're saying the Raptors is a bad name. The Predators, Cardinals. I don't think the Cardinals is a bad name. I think in baseball the bird names are kind of traditional, so that doesn't really. Cardinals don't really bother me. That's a good team name, the Cardinals. It doesn't bother me at all. There are some base cards there. Bad logo though. The Aggies, the Aggies is a bad one. I don't think the Yankees are a bad team name. I'm a Red Sox guy, and I'll be honest with you, man. I don't think they're bad. Here's a postseason Blake Griffin Clippers, and that is Jacob A. coming your way. Blake Griffin. All right. So every single card gets shipped. Dolphins is a bad one. Yeah, Dolphins is not the best team name. I wouldn't put them on the worst list, but probably middle of the road name. Dolphins, probably not the best. Some base cards here, although I'm a big Dolphins fan. Nobody said Redskins. Nobody said Redskins. I think the Texans is Houston Texans. I think that's pretty bad. In my opinion, the Texans is a bad name. I thought for sure somebody would say Redskins, but didn't get anybody saying Redskins. Loch Ness, what's up, man? We got so much stuff that's close. I'll tell you in just a second. We got all these Leaf jerseys and helmets and mini helmets. We've been breaking them all night. Had to take a break to bust some of the boxes that sold out. Look at that, man. Look at that Wilt Chamberlain Lakers. Wow, man, that's nasty right there. Look at this thing. This is Brent M. Man, that is a beauty right there. That's awesome. It's numbered to 49, 18 of 49. Look at that. I mean, that's a nice looking card right there. I mean, that's nasty, man. That's good looking stuff. What I don't like about this card is clearly he's holding a basketball, getting ready to throw a bounce pass. But it's like the die cut off. Like they should, if they're going to die cut some specific cards, they shouldn't cut stuff like that off. That kind of takes away. Because it would have been a cool photo, of him getting ready to throw the bounce pass in there. But I mean, come on, don't die cut that off. They could have done a better job with that one. But anyway, there we go. That is Prizm Basketball number 3.